Evening, lads. Evening, lads. Evening, all. Let's get this started. Let's talk about boxing. We're doing our weekly streams, our midweeks. Well, start of the week streams because it ain't midweek anymore. It's not even midweek yet. So we get into this. We get a few people in the chat, and we do what we do all the time. We talk about boxing. We've got fights to talk about this week. We've got more than one fight. We've Usyk, Chisora. But I keep forgetting that we have other fights as well. We've got Leo Santa Cruz, Naoya Inoue versus Maloney. We got a good few fights on this week, so things are looking good. Things are looking good in the world of boxing. Just turn that down. Just fix these settings up here, peeps. If you just give me 2 seconds, I'll make sure. Let's hope this live stream goes a bit better than the last one. I had to cut the last one short, so we're making up for the last one. We're making up for Friday's live stream because I never got a chance. I was busy all weekend. I never got a chance to do a second live stream for the weekend. So apologies, peeps. Apologies for that. Yeah, last live stream went a bit. It took a weird turn. It really did. But that's neither here nor there. We're through there. So we get some people in the chat. You got JPK. I always say JK. I don't know why, man. Whenever I see yours. Hashtag G-Man's Rocks. Of course. You got to love that. I always love it when that gets trending on some of these live streams. Get the hashtag G-Man's Rocks movement every time. Ivan, big up, big up. Muhammad, let's go. Muhammad Ali, let's go. Yes, yes, yes. So, we got plenty to talk about. We got some cards that are coming up. We've got the main card this weekend. We have a fight that's been added to it, actually, believe it or not. So, fight that's added to an already weak card. I mean, Jesus, people, fuck me. The weakest card I've seen in a long, long time. We've got Cash Farku, I think is how it is. That's how you pronounce it. I'm horrible with names. He fought Lee McGregor there in the last year. He's fighting Martin Tekputa, I think is how you pronounce it. 15, 12, and 4. So really, they did. They pulled out all the stops to get the last fight on this card, didn't they? Seriously, they pulled out all the guns. They really have. And then we have the beast, Christopher Lovejoy. Christopher Lovejoy, I mean, oh man. Do you know something, right? When I done that video yesterday, I was looking at I was obviously looking at BoxRec, and it's incredible. It's incredible how padded this guy's record is. Seriously. I didn't realize because I was looking at more so his weights at his like the records of the opponents than actually where they were or what was going on. But look at this, people, right? Every single fight. This is an American from Nevada, Texas, from Las Vegas, Nevada, right? And he's born in California. Every single fight has been in Tijuana. Every single fight. And every single fight, bar 2, have ended in the first round. So, Edwin Valero type guy with all the first round knockouts. But seriously, the guys who went more than 2 rounds, more than 3 rounds. One guy was 3-7. He went 3 rounds. They were 4. He's still fighting 4 rounders. Jesus. Brendan Ortiz. He was a debutant. Couple of debut. Man. Jesus. And then the weight. The weight is very bad. The weight is very, very bad. I mean, like 203 or 302, 317, 302, 386, 30. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'll bring it in. I'll bring the I'll let you all see what I'm looking at here. Make sure that is right. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. First round knockout, first round knockout, first round knockout, first round knockout. All in Tijuana. Look at the weights. 302, 317. What the hell? Like, so he's been in the high 300s. And his last fight, which was, when the hell was that? January 25th. He was 336. Jesus. Jesus, people. I ain't never seen anything like that. Yo, Dan, what's up? We'll be here later, mate, doing something at the minute. Ah, man, anytime, Dan. Intangible, shout out to him. You got your prediction out there, but reference you got UD. I'm going the same, man. I think it's UD all the way. I think you're right there, Intangible. I'm thinking UD all the way for Chisora or for Usyk. I'm thinking the odds aren't great on that though, because I think plenty of people are going for that as well. So that it is what it is. But I was looking forward to this fight at one stage when it was meant to be in the O2. But lads, I just can't. I don't know what it is. Like I'm excited in one sense for the fight, and then in another sense I'm not. Another sense I'm just like, bleh. It's just going to be it's just going to be crap, because I just know Chisora is probably not going to fight to. He's just going to fight to the atmosphere. So I don't know, man. Yeah, JPK. He's got Usyk UD. I think that's the general consensus is Usyk UD. What's up, G-Man? Yeah, go on, G-Man. There you go. A new way by stoppage. Yeah, man. Haven't seen the monster in a while. Haven't seen him since he fought Daenerys. Yeah, I haven't seen him since he fought Daenerys. So I'm reckoning, yeah, I'll have to agree with you on that. Jason Maloney he's okay, but I think he's going to get absolutely blasted by Naoya Inoue. But we need to see how he looks, because, man, lads, that was a tough fight. Let's not beat around the bush here. That was a tough fight, so we need to see how much that's taken out of him. We need to see how much that's taken out of him. Davis stoppage. I was looking at D's stream earlier, the one he did this morning, and D is adamant that this fight is not a competitive fight, that he is adamant that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to beat Leo Santa Cruz. I 100% agree with him on that. I don't. Leo Santa Cruz, I have the BoxRec page open here. I can't make a case for Leo Santa Cruz winning this fight. I can't. I just can't see it. I see Tank Davis. People have been saying, and I still do think there is a bit of discipline there with Tank Davis. He is looking in good shape, though. But I can't make a case for Leo Santa Cruz winning the fight. And I think we'll see Leo Santa Cruz punch output drop dramatically. I actually think we'll see something similar to what Lomachenko did against Teofimo. I reckon the minute a solid shot from Gervonta Davis lands on Leo Santa Cruz, he's going to do one of two things. He's either going to try and just even get an ounce of respect by throwing a few more shots, or he's going to go into a shell the rest of the fight. He's going to go into his shell the rest of the fight, just purely because he's probably never been hit as hard as he will be by Tank Davis, and I just don't see it, man. I can't see Leo Santa Cruz doing anything in this fight. I really can't. Did I see the super card on Friday night in the Zone Solid event? I did see it. I seen Quadras versus Estrada. Wasn't surprised that Estrada won, and I actually picked him to stop Carlos Quadras. For those who don't know about the Boxing Prediction League, I won 50 quid on that because I came first this week, and I came first by about 3 points. And if Estrada had stopped Quadras one round earlier, I would have finished first by a lot more than that, because I had him down to win by stoppage, because I think Quadras is way over the hill. I mean, he really was looking shaky as hell after he lost to Chocolatito. He was looking shaky as hell after that, because look at all the acne on his back. Like, that's the first thing. The first time I ever saw Quadras was when he fought Chocolatito 4 years ago. And I was like, and I was looking at comments of the videos and all, and no one was commenting the fact that Quadras' back was covered in that, like, really bad acne. And then he fought, I can't remember the guy's name, Carmina or something like that. I know Inoue fought him, and I know Yafai fought him. I know he went the distance with Inoue. I seen him against that, and he lost that fight, but he got a gift decision. And ever since then, Quadras just looked a shell of himself. He looked a shell of himself, and I know if he'd beat Gonzalez, he would have had to fight Rumvasai, because Rumvasai was mandatory. And obviously they fought in 2014. They fought in 2014. Obviously, Rumvasai lost that fight because of a cut. It was a clash of heads, I think, so they went to the scorecards. But Quadras, for the longest time, he's been looking over the hill. And the first fight between Estrada and Quadras was good. It was a close fight. Estrada definitely won. I remember the scorecards, they read them out incorrectly. They announced Quadras as the winner. He didn't win that fight, but it was a good fight. I just knew Estrada he's one of my favorite fighters to watch, and I just knew he was going to stop him. I don't know why. I was just like, he's going to stop Quadras this time around. So that was what I was thinking. As for Gonzalez versus Gonzalez, I mean, Israel Gonzalez is a good fighter. He is. He's tough. He's only been stopped by Incasas, I think is how you pronounce the guy's name. I always kind of struggle with pronouncing his name. He's a good fighter as well. I haven't seen much of him actually lately. He's really been in the wilderness since what started. But he stopped them. He stopped Israel Gonzalez, and then Israel Gonzalez went and fought Cal Yafai, and he got robbed. That was a terrible robbery. That was in 2018? I think it was 20. Yeah, it was 2018. That was one of the robberies of the year. He got absolutely robbed over there in Monaco. But that's not unusual. That's been happening on a lot of those shows over in Monaco. Who is Lovejoy? Well, Reverend Lovejoy is a character in The Simpsons. That's what I think of when I hear the name Christopher Lovejoy. But Christopher Lovejoy is a fighter with one of the most padded records I've ever seen. I've never seen, I don't know if I've ever seen one as bad. I was saying, like, all the first round knockouts, he's knocked everyone out in the first round, bar two. So, a la Edwin Valera. But Edwin Valera, people knew he was good, way back then. This guy, I swear, man. Jesus, people. Someone, I think, said that he fought a former featherweight. So one of those heavyweights he fought, and they're obviously journeymen, at one stage campaigned a featherweight. I'd actually love to know which one it was, because that's crazy to think that this is a heavyweight who once fought a former super featherweight. I'd love to know which one it was. Say he's even fought the same guy twice. The same guy was 0-7. He fought him twice. Oh wow, this is the guy. Fuck. What a lucky. That was lucky. That was lucky, people. Lucky guess. Umar Nunez Valermina. All right. The guy is 0-14. He's lost to Lovejoy twice, by the way. He's lost to Lovejoy twice. Does I just get a text? I'm just going to check that now in a sec. Yeah, he's lost to Lovejoy twice, and made his pro debut in 2013, August 2013. Lost the pro debut, obviously. Lost the first round knockout. He weighed 139 pounds for his pro debut in 20. This is a guy that Christopher Lovejoy was fighting, seriously, right? Had another fight then at middleweight, another fight then at light heavyweight. So he was moving up weight classes per year. Jesus. Sean Loeffler, I wonder. Jeez, what a name. And then he's been a heavyweight. And then he's also been, he's been a cruiserweight and heavyweight. I mean, that's a damning indictment on Christopher Lovejoy. Jesus. Even I didn't think it was that bad. That's a damning indictment on him, man. That's a damning indictment on him. How the hell, like, how? Where did my question is, where did I find these guys? That's my question. Where the hell did I find these guys? I mean, that is crazy. Jesus, people. I'd love to know where they found this lad. Seriously. Just give me a sec. I'll check a text. Give me 2 secs. I'll tell you, that was Mark Unrivaled. He's in the chat. I haven't seen it, but I'll go and answer. I'll see his now. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Where? Oh, there you go. What's up? Big up, Mark Unrivaled. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you every single time. Shout out to you. Yeah, top the league this week. Matt, I'll just say it. I'm probably the most undeserving guy to top that league since you've started it. Because a couple of those fights, I really just was like, if in doubt, UD. And they came off. So even though I topped that league and I was happy, I got my 50 quid. I'm probably the most undeserving guy to ever top that league. Because there was a good few of them that I've never heard of. And I was just like, if in doubt, UD. And then I get an email yesterday saying, well done, you topped the league. I think I'm currently second in the league now, in the boxing league. So yeah, I've been I'm ahead of you in our boxing league, in our boxing prediction league. I'm ahead of Unrivaled. So yeah, make it out what you will. But yeah, Lovejoy, Jesus. Let's see what the odds are actually on Lovejoy. Let's go on to Paddy. Let's see what odds they're giving. I can't imagine they're going to give good odds. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what the odds they're giving on Paddy. Because I'm curious, like, because I'd love to ask some casuals, because I'm sure there's casuals out there who are looking at that and thinking, oh, Jesus, like 19-0, 19 knockouts, this guy must be good. Like, if he's knocking everyone out, and they're all first round knockouts. Let's see. Jesus, Morakasiev is 1-100 to beat the brother of Sefa Safiri. Dave Allen is a 1-5 favourite over. Yeah, so he's firm favourite. What is he? What is 3-1? Jesus, 3-1 for Christopher Lovejoy. Even that's generous. That's generous there, people. That's generous. Very generous, giving him 3-1 odds. Very generous. What we saying? That's the first week you finished ahead of me. Yeah, it's the first time I finished ahead of you. And see if you're ahead of you after 12 weeks, not 2. Well, judging by this week, man, it's looking good. I can't believe that though. I literally just I literally just picked a few at random and they all came true. That's the look the G-Man has. Let's bring the old. I'm wary about bringing the camera in because of the last time it was all laggy. Well, let's see how it goes. So yeah, I finished ahead of my own rival this week. We'll see how it goes next week. But Bronze Dosser, big up. Big up. Bronze Dosser, great name. Shout out from North London. North London. That's near the Emirates. I think my mate was over there a little while back before all this. Make sure that camera is all right. Yeah, it looks fine. That camera was so weird. It was so hit and miss last time. Can't believe Eddie is putting this garbage on pay-per-view other than the main event rest isn't worth showing on Channel 5. No. Christopher Lovejoy. Fuck me. I mean, Reverend Lovejoy from The Simpsons. He must be so proud. Seriously. Thoughts on Kell, Brook, Eddie Hearn's situation? Premier showing Brook 5 versus Crawford. Yeah, I seen that actually. I did see it. Well, I mean, does anyone give Kell Brook much of a shot against Terence Crawford? He might be awkward for the first few rounds. I think he'll try and push Crawford back. I need to get my water. He'll try and push Crawford back. He'll definitely try and use that physical size on him. But I only see that fight going one way. Man, I see that fight going only one way, and that is Kell Brook. Kell Brook, do I think? Seriously, I'm thinking he might call it quits after. If it gets really hard, he might go longer than Amir Khan, but I'm thinking he might call it. He might call it a day in that fight, like if it gets really hard. Let's see who we have. We've got Lance in the chat, shout out. We got Pause the Punch, shout out to them. They've got a YouTube channel. They started uploading, so anyone wants to go over and check their YouTube channel out. It's a good little channel. Shout out to them, lads. We got Boxing, or Broken Nose Boxing. Shout out to Chris. He done his first live stream as well. Chris actually has a channel as well. It's actually quite a good little channel there. Very well edited. And he done his first live stream there, which I actually had to listen to. It was very good stuff. So always a pleasure, man, to have you guys in the chat. So big up to you, Chris. Big up to you. And yeah, super feather to heavy is insane. Yeah, I won 139 pounds. So light welter to heavy. I mean, obviously, he's been pro for what, 7 years? I mean, he obviously hit the buffet hard in those 7 years. Jesus Christ. Lovejoy is, yeah, he's that. You think, yeah, Lovejoy has beaten one guy with a winning record, and they've all been in Tijuana, Mexico. That is literally like what Prince Patel has been doing, and what some other guys do when they go over to Hungary and they just pay like 300 quid to get on a card, and they literally just pluck someone out of the audience. There you go, beat up him, and that's it. I mean, Jesus, people. That's bullshit. That record is just so padded. As long as he's not ranked. Wait you see now. Imagine Dave Allen beats him and he gets some little ranking or something like that. Quadras run for side 2, make it happen. Both guys been looking shaky lately. Well, Quadras been looking shaky for the last few years, intangible. So I'm not sure about him, but Runvasai he didn't look good against I know the guy, the Thai fighter, and I can't pronounce his name. I know it, I can see him in my head. He fought Casemiro, and he fought Zhu Shimon, but his name, Ebanie or something like that is how you pronounce it. Mark will probably put it in the chat if I can't remember it, because that's exactly what he does. He can say the names, I can't. I've only just learned how to say Umbale. And Mark will say the name. I'll check you guys out. Yeah, there you go. So Mark checking a few guys out as well. But yeah, he's only just taught me how to say Mbale. Obale. And I ain't going to ruin it now. Yeah, Lovejoy beat one guy with a winning record. Funny as shit, man. That's bad. That Stratus fight was one of the fights of the year. Yeah, man. That got dropped because Quadras hasn't really been dropping anybody lately. I don't think he's had a stoppage in about 4 or 5 years. So surprised about that. Estrada is still one of my favorite fighters to watch. He's just fantastic. Martinez is a good watch as well. I've seen him as well. Absolute wrecking ball. Julio Cesar Martinez is very, very good fighter. Like that super flyweight and flyweight division, they're always putting good fighters out there. Regardless, they're always getting really, really good fighters. So always. And Estrada versus Gonzalez. That fight I'm still looking forward to. Even the rematch. And Mark says you're saying Obale wrong. Well, I'll get it right eventually. Big up to the Troll Network as well. Shout out to the Troll Network. I seen a few people comment on my last stream about your Klitschko video. That's still a great video. So you need to get some more views on that, man. But shout out the Troll Network. Anyone hasn't, check out his chat. Check out that video on Klitschko's career. Oliver Cornwall or Cumwell. Usyk Chisora will be like trot all over again. Always love this guy in the chat because he always comes out with some of the funniest things I've seen. Talking about the dictatorships and all that jazz. Funny as shit, man. Resume is pure shit. It is. His resume is padded, but he's good too. Well, how do you know, man? You can't find any footage of the guy. Try as hard as I did. I mean, I can't find him at all. Intangible even helping me out here. Obali. Right, Obali. Right. I'll get there in the end. You pick Estrada getting revenge over Chocolatito. I don't know. I probably would pick Estrada. Ubale. Obali. Oh, lads. Names are killing me sometimes. They do. Yeah, he's a super featherweight. Remember that Fujimoto that Dubois fought? He fought a few middleweights, yeah, but it's one thing to fight a few middleweights, but to fight a light welterweight, basically. I mean, Jesus. What was it? Guillermo Jones. Remember, he was a light middleweight. That was the only time he was ever stopped was at light middleweight, and he went up to cruiserweight. But yeah, American superstar KO artist and Lovejoy. Yeah. Oh man, that is just man. I'm wondering though, because everyone's saying that Dave Allen for stoppage. I wonder, because there's no footage of him, because there's been just so little competition. I wonder what his chin's like. What you see now, he'll have a chin like Dave Allen or someone like that, and he won't go down. And it'll be just remember that remember the fight you had with Bragamonte, where both guys after 3 rounds could barely hold their hands up, and it was just a case of who quit first, basically. That's all it was. Lovejoy is a madness. Yeah, Lovejoy is I don't know. He's on a pay-per-view with Dave Allen. I mean, Jesus. Do you know what? I can see why this pay-per-view is so shit, because they obviously want to pay Usyk and Chisora well. Okay, so if they're trying to pay those guys well, they're obviously not going to put guys on, who would look for more money like Anthony Fowler or Bawatsi or someone like that. So they have to get guys in who are crap, basically. That's the best thing I can think of, because seriously, there's nothing else I can really think of other than that. So where are we at? Because I missed a hell of a lot of chats earlier. Jesus, I missed some chats. Oh yeah, Eddie came out swinging against Kell and Joe. Wonder if he was referring to Kell's antics outside the ring today, or Kell's antics outside the ring today, when he said he's been one of his hardest promotions. I don't know. Eddie Hearn's done a lot for Kell Brook. He has, and like, you can say what you want about the Triple G fight. I do remember after Kell Brook fought was it Bizier he fought on Easter Sunday, or was Easter time in 2016, that he said that he will be open to Triple G. So be careful what you wish for. Gee, hope you're well, man. Tony, I'm always well. I'm always well, man. You know me. It's a bank holiday over here in Ireland as well. So we've had the day off. I was going to do this yesterday, but I normally stream on Sundays. And since it's a bank holiday, I said I'll stretch it out to today. And I was just crazy busy yesterday. I didn't have much time to do really anything. So, oh yeah, by the way, peeps, I was on TalkSport again today. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, your boy was on TalkSport with Ade again today. I think I was on about 3:30. Now, it wasn't as long as the first time. They just asked me about Usyk Chisora. They asked about Dubois Joe. He's had about a few fights. So your boy was on TalkSport again. It's been like a fortnightly thing now where I'm like the boxing guy with Ade now on TalkSport. I think that's still available. You can get it on Catch Up and on demand with the app. So where are we at? Mark going to interview him. Jay Harris, or who you interviewing, Mark? Because I might have missed it, or whoever I was talking about. Whoever I was talking about there. But I always like your interviews, man. Hope you're not interviewing Obale, because just say you got a mate email who can't pronounce your name. Big up to Dell. We got Dell in the chat. Shout out Dell. Blue Collar Sports TV. We got Blue Collar Sports TV. Do you know what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking, oh man, he's interviewing Christopher Lovejoy. Damn. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of dropping a link in the chat if anyone wants to come on. Because I haven't done a panel in ages. Man, I haven't done a panel in ages. So I'm thinking maybe of dropping a link in. And yeah, Dell, you got a better resume than Christopher Lovejoy. Dell, I only found out he fought a fucking super featherweight or a light welterweight twice. Fought the same light welterweight twice. The guy is up a heavyweight now. The flipping guy up a heavyweight. What's the guy's name? I'll show you here. I'll bring the old screen share in. This is the guy that this fucking legend is fighting. Dave Allen, your best bud. The fighter who you just idolize above all else, Dale. Where is it? Not that. There we go. Umar Nunes, right? Christopher Lovejoy. Fought him there in 2018. Fought him there again in 2017. Made his pro debut. 139 pounds. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That is what you call straight BS. That is what you call straight BS. Straight BS. So, peeps, I'm going to mute this mic for 2 secs. I need to grab a headset. Right, sorry about that, peeps. 36 people in the chat. Smash the like button, peeps. Don't forget. Link there if anyone wants to come on. How much weight can you put on in 5 years? And Dave Allen's last brain cell. Big right. Yes, every time. Oh, man. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do about this card. It's fucking shit. It's piss. It really is. It really is. Big up, Unrival. What's up?
What's happening? What's happening, Jimmy?
Talking about this legend that is Christopher Lovejoy. When's the interview dropping?
I'm waiting on him. Like he said, I was meant to interview him earlier today, but time didn't work out. So, like, I might interview him like in the next hour or so. I'll probably just do it live, to be honest.
Live on stream? Do it on StreamYard?
Yeah, which will be funny as shit because my chat will be funny as fuck, man. That'll be. He'll be like, I think I'm gonna knock out Alan. They'll be like, shut up, you're a bum.
Yeah, we got Dave Allen's last brain cell in here, so. Yeah, I'm being brought in to lose. Yeah, 19-0, 19 knockouts. I don't even know if I'll train.
I don't get opportunities. If there was ever an opportunity, right, you're on a pay-per-view, yeah, You're against a guy who they can market as 19-0, 19 KOs, who's ranked in the top 15 with the WBA. If you beat this guy,
he's ranked in the top 15 with WBA.
Yeah, he's 15.
How the hell did he get that?
I don't know, but if he beats him, right? If he beats him, Dave Allen. I think what they're trying to do is set up Dave Allen versus Trevor Bryan for the Joshua undercard, right?
Oh no!
And if he beats him, Dave Allen could be fighting for an interim world title. And if he gets that interim world title, Dave Allen is mandatory for Anthony Joshua.
I just hearing that Dave Allen getting interim.
Dave Allen.
Big up intangible. What's up?
Yo, what's happening?
What's up? Man, that is funny as shit. Can you picture that? Dave Allen getting an interim WBA title.
Do you know what I love about Chris Lovejoy, though? This is what Chris Lovejoy is living the dream that me and Dell were talking about.
He is, literally.
Because he's doing it in Mexico, but we were talking about going over to the Czech Republic, right? And going 18, 19 and 0, and then me calling out Dave Allen, right? Chris Lovejoy is actually doing that. He's done the game plan. He's perfected it. I need to ask him some tips.
I'm going to fight that Brazilian guy that fought. I think his name is like Rafael Zambano, the guy that fought Joshua. I'm going to fight him down in Brazil like 20 times.
Rafael Zambano love would knock you out, man.
He's not a bad journeyman, buddy.
The reason I'm going to go down to Brazil is because I got some nice women down there. So, I think Brazil would be a nice place for me to start.
I'm just saying, Rafael Zambano love would knock out everybody in one round. That's on Lovejoy's resume. He would.
Hey, that is true.
He would.
He's actually not a bad fighter. Like he's a journeyman, but like he's an okay journeyman. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
didn't he go into like the 10th round or something with Charles Martin or some shit like that?
He did. He went the distance with Briggs. He stopped by AJ. He's been in there with a few guys. Lads. But that is literally he's doing what you and Dell want to do. I think what was it? Dell said he wanted to get to 10-0 and call out Patel. I think Patel, he got the draw. He got a draw last weekend or something like that, didn't he?
Yeah, it was overruled. So originally they got the W, the Tanzanian guy. He got the W, but they overruled it on scoreback to a draw.
Jesus Christ. Patel, he's fallen from grace. What's Dave Allen's last brain cell say? I just sparred Usyk. I hit him 3 times. Yeah.
Well,
I like how Lovejoy's coming in with no trainer, no training camp, right? No training camp, no trainer, a week's notice. The dude's claiming he's like 350 pounds, right?
Yeah.
And Dave Allen saying, I get no opportunities, but I'm sparring with Usyk and I'm the A side in this fight, and I've had a full training camp to beat Christopher.
Well,
oh lads, I it's only after Mark said it that this guy is 15 ranked by the WBA, and they're trying to probably do Trevor Bryan versus Allen. Could you just cast your minds to what Dave Allen as interim WBA heavyweight champion? I can't.
Let's say
I don't think the Trevor Bryan fight's easy for Allen. I think Trevor Bryan might beat him.
I think he would as well. Look what we got. We've got Dell as Christopher Lovejoy.
Yes, what's going on, guys?
Oh, wait, hold on. See that picture? Hold on, G-Man. Go onto his box rec right now, yeah? And look at the name Michael Smith and click on Michael Smith, right? I think Christopher Lovejoy's resume is really fake, right? I think it's a completely fake box rec. I don't think any of these fights have ever happened. Click on Michael Smith.
Oh, he's the splitting image of him.
They're the same person.
They look exactly the same. It looks like a mugshot.
Jesus.
Now go to October 2018 for me as well. Either October or August. You'll see 3 fights back to back, right? 3 weeks apart. And then look at the weights that Lovejoy comes in at.
Oh, here. 291. A week later, he's lost 40 pounds, really, in a week. And then he's put another 30 pounds back on. Yeah,
this is fake. This is
no,
fake.
man, seriously. It says it here. August 11th, 2018. Lovejoy weighed 291. Then he fought on August 18th, and he's 253 and a half. And then he fought again August 24th, and he's 286 pounds.
Man,
That's not humanly possible. I don't.
that is
No.
yeah. This is a fake
And
record.
look, he's a big guy. He's a big guy. I'm a big guy, right? Me and him were about 6'5". We're both white belt. The most I've ever been able to lose in 1 week is 11 pounds, and I was on ketosis doing 1,100 calories a day, and I was literally on the assault bike 3 hours a day, mate. That's unless this dude's working out 24 hours a day, literally eating peanuts. I don't know how that's possible.
It's crazy.
The only thing I can think of is they fuck with scales up. They just because you can mess with scales, you can make them say some crazy things.
That's
the
out in
only thing I can
Mexico.
think of.
That's out in Mexico as well. But like at the same point, that's crazy. He fought a dude who's literally himself, Michael Smith, under another alias. I mean,
Splitting image of one another, lads.
Yo, this guy's gonna be awful. I'm actually with Mark. I don't think this guy's ever had a fight. I think it's all
No.
fake. This is crazy. Is there any footage online of this guy? At
No,
all?
I couldn't find anything.
there is no fight footage. I know one person, one journo, right, who's seen him fight 2 times, but said to me, doubts the validity of at least 10 of these fights.
Oh,
Right.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't know, man, but like at the end of the day, I'm gonna interview this dude and I'm gonna have a lot of banter.
I saw this guy. There's a video online of this guy hitting the bag.
Wait,
and
Buddy McGraw, yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah.
The straight right. Oh my
He's-
god,
yeah, he
Christopher
couldn't throw a
one
straight
shot
right.
Lovejoy. He can't throw a straight right hand. It's like Huey Fury throwing a jab.
I
This
think
guy, honestly, man, this guy's gonna make Dave Allen look like Joe Lewis. Trust me.
Remember how Dave Allen made David Price look like Larry Holmes, right? I'm telling you right now, this dude's gonna make Dave Allen look like Ernie fucking Shavers. Dave Allen's gonna Nick Webb this guy, bro. He gotta Nick Webb this guy. Nick Webb would beat the crap out of this dude, man. He'd destroy him. Kamil Sokolovsky'd make this guy literally look like one of my. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it.
He'd make Cash Ali. You know, he'd make Cash Ali look like the second coming of
Muhammad Ali,
George Foreman.
George
Yeah.
Foreman.
Mate,
George Foreman. He'd make Niall Kennedy look like Alan Babbage.
Well, yeah, he'd make Cash look like Muhammad.
Yeah, that was a vicious shot.
I had to get that in there. Like, take it what I can, lad. I take it what I can.
my God. Make him look like Alan Patch. Fuck's sake. I'm just saying, like, this dude's ranked number 15 with the WBA. Del, our dream is possible, man. I'm just saying.
I know, bro. This fight is so bad. This fight is so bad. It's not even got a star on BoxRec. Serious.
Del, can you do me? You train me, Del, right? And what you do in my corner is you have one of those little toothpicks, right? You can have one of those little toothpicks, and you can be like, knock him out. Just go out and just fucking clobber them. We go to Mexico, bro. We fight against Christopher Lovejoy's alias. Yeah.
Here's the splitting image. He looks. The first thing I thought was a darts player when I saw it. I was expecting to see his picture. I see the fucking splitting image of Christopher Lovejoy. Lads, this is going to be a right. This whole card's a write-off. But
Yeah, the
Jesus.
undercard is terrible, honestly.
Bro, Constantine, this guy Lovejoy made Konstantin Doboshenko look like Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
Bro.
nobody knows who that is in Tangier.
I'm looking through the card now. I mean, the only fight I'm semi-interested in is Lee Selby versus Cambosos. That's an okay fight. That's an okay. Let's say that fight was like 4th on the card. That would be solid. But co-main event? I mean, come on.
Yeah, Del,
By the way,
this is Michael Smith.
Yeah, there you go.
This is Michael Smith who
God.
fought Christopher Lovejoy. They're in the same background, bro.
They are.
It's the same background, bro.
That's insane, man.
It's literally just tilted his head back,
Bro.
This is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna ask him straight up, yo, Chris, how many of these 19 points have you actually had?
Oh man, that is fucking.
Should I go in on the dude or should I just do banter?
Maybe just like give it a bit of banter.
I want Dell's opinion. Dell's evil. Dell.
No, yeah, just banter it. Banter it, yeah, banter it.
Yeah, the comment section is going to kill him anyway.
If I savage that dude, I'd never get an interview again.
If he manages to beat Dave Allen,
That'd be glorious. I'll tell you right now. Both me and Dell will be the most happy people you'll ever hear. Dell's post-fight video will just be him laughing for 10 minutes.
I mean, listen, we went from Christian Hammer, who was going to punch his head in, to this guy, what's his name? Christopher Lovejoy. Fucking Reverend Lovejoy from The Simpsons. I mean,
Reverend Lovejoy versus Homer Simpson, man. The matchup we always wanted after Bart messed around with Reverend Lovejoy's daughter, Jessica, remember?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. The Simpsons predicted this fight. It's a bad. Let's be honest, though. It's a pretty bad card. I mean, I'm disappointed. I mean, I am interested in the main event. It is Usyk at the end of the day, but I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for it.
There's 3 fights, boys, on this card that I'm actually interested in, right? I'm interested in the main event. I'm interested in Kambosos versus Selby, right? And I'm interested in Tommy McCarthy versus Luan, right? But that's as a pure boxing degenerate. You get what I mean? I'm not interested in like Dave Allen versus Christopher Lovejoy.
No, I'm kind of morbidly curious about that fight, to be honest. In regards to Christopher Lovejoy, is this guy a fat mess like people say he is? He is a fat mess. He's a fat mess, more than likely. But I am kind of curious in regards to that. Not from a boxing standpoint, but purely comedy, basically. Honestly.
Eddie Hearn needs to call David Price in on late notes and have some guy on the card.
Put him in there.
I'd love to see David Price versus Lovejoy. Now that I would have been interested in.
You got to give Lovejoy that puncher's chance.
That's the whole point. You don't have a puncher's chance with Allen. That dude's chin's granite. I don't care what people say. Chin is granite.
Yeah, genuinely, I would rather see Dave Allen versus Tom Little, for example. Genuinely. I'm not even lying.
It's 10 times better than this fight's going to be. The only thing I just want to see just how bad is he. You know, so we can't look at. There's no footage of this guy. So when we see him in the ring, we could be like, right, how shit are you? Really, how shit are you? And we can finally see you, what you look like.
Bro, it's insane.
Do you remember when Joe Joyce fought that?
Are any of you 3 picking him on the prediction list?
No.
Nope.
You know what? I might just do it. I might just pick.
I've seen 4 people so far pick Lovejoy in the prediction league for this week.
What?
Yep.
D. Jefferson?
No.
Yo, speaking of that fucking prediction league, I was fuming about Lipinets versus Clayton. I had Clayton by a majority decision. Fuming.
Do you want to know why I'm furious still?
Go on.
For 4 days, I put that fight down as a draw and changed my mind to Lipinets majority decision.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I felt Clayton had a good chance going in, to be honest. It's a really good replacement. Really good replacement. That's a good card. I
didn't know how his conditioning would look because of the fact that he took the fight on such late notice.
Yeah, that's always the
conditioning actually looked better than Sergey Lipinets at times. I saw Lipinets actually slowing down around the mid.
That might be because Lipinets, he moved way more in the fight than Clayton, and he may have been overtrained as well. So.
Yeah, that's a good little card.
Pushed back, wasn't it, originally? So he's been in camp for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's just pay homage to the second best fight this year between Quadras and Estrada. That's the second best fight we've seen this year.
That was a hell of a fight.
I've not even caught up with Friday's fights yet. I need to watch them.
Oh, you need to watch Quadras versus Estrada.
I was sick, though. I was sick.
Yeah, I was out Friday, so I need to watch it.
If you had Kell Brook as an 850 against Sugar Ray Robinson, I would be thinking about putting money on Kell Brook.
What you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just reciting that Dwyer quote I heard.
Oh, the Dwyer quote. Dwyer is a national treasure.
He is.
Indeed.
He really is. Dwyer's the only person, no offense to any other content creator, that if you put a marathon of Dwyer on, I can watch all day long. All day long.
Yeah.
The opinion
24 hours.
The only person that's kept me into boxing and on YouTube.
Hi, this is Dwyer.
GamblersAdvisory.com.
A free betting site.
The opinion you should follow should be your own. Just just consider this to be a complete. Was it?
No,
Just
we're
opinion.
butchering it. Let Intangible do it. Let Intangible do it because he knows it. Do it, Intangible.
Hi, it's Dwyer. GamblersAdvisory.com, a free site. BettingAngle.us, a free site. Today is on October the 26th, 2020. Let's talk boxing. But first, remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this a second opinion from a complete stranger online.
Facts. Facts. It's the best intro on YouTube.
It is.
It is, man.
You know,
The legend of Richard Dwyer.
only a couple days ago, I watched his prediction video on Joe Hanks versus Joe Joyce.
Who did he pick, Intangible? Who did he?
He picked Joe Hanks. I was picking Joe Joyce to beat Daniel Dubois. You just can't figure him out.
Well, he did beat Joe Hanks impressively, and that was a shock to Dwyer. So,
Yeah, man.
I remember when he was picking Kubrat Pulev to beat AJ. I'm sure they're still picking to beat AJ.
bro, he made an entire 50-minute video talking about how Canelo would beat Wilder.
Christ.
Oh, Richard Dwyer, he is a treasure if ever I seen one.
He's entertaining. Like when I watch a video of his, I'll never switch off. I always watch the whole video. So he's good. He is good what he does, man. I mean,
He's the polar opposite, lads. Right? He's the polar opposite to Toyan Booth. That's what he is. He's the other extreme to Toyan Booth, isn't he? Like you have
like that.
People I watch most.
They're the two best channels.
Yeah. By the way, any of you guys give Leo Santa Cruz any chance at all this weekend?
No.
Yeah, me too. I don't either.
Leo fights too much on the inside, man. He's not a back foot fighter. Tank will close that. Leo doesn't come off of line. Leo will start exchanging when him. Tank's short uppercut will kill him.
Yeah, that left uppercut through that guard is going to smash him to pieces. Honestly.
Especially with the way Leo opens, he puts his elbow, he tucks them in, and then when he wants to try to hook, he brings them outward, kind of like a breast opening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
He's sort of, and he's not even really an inside fighter anyway. He's more of a mid-range guy, but he's not a long-range guy either. So he's not really going to capitalize with his superior frame.
No.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if he's got any chance whatsoever, I think he needs to replicate a similar game plan to the Frampton rematch. But I can't see him evading Tank for 12 rounds. I think
you watch the first 2 rounds of that fight with Frampton too, right? And you watch Frampton just unload on him at will. At any point, he's able to unload. If that's Tank, his head's getting taken off. I know people are like, oh, Tank's power is overrated. I'm just going to say this, right? Leo's volume went down dramatically in the Flores fight, right? It's gone down dramatically at 130 because of the weight. And I would pick that one-legged Gamboa to knock out Flores in 5-6 rounds. I'm not joking. I would.
Yeah, Leo Santa Cruz to me has been a big disappointment because I rated him quite highly when he was on the come-up. I thought he beat Frampton first time around. I thought he was excellent in the rematch. I think the guy's a good fighter, but to me, his heart just isn't in it. He said himself it's about the money, and I think you can see that in Leo Santa Cruz, to be honest. It's just about the money. I don't think he's all that passionate about boxing, and this fight really is, I guess, a cash-out for him. And it's a... I think this fight is really designed to make to make Tank Davis look good and, be his first sort of step on pay-per-view, basically. It's a marketing ploy, in my opinion. I see it as Errol Spence versus Mikey 2.0, essentially.
What do you think about the weight? Do you think Tank is going to come in on weight, or do you think he's going to miss the weight by a pound or two? I've seen a few people say they've never seen him look better in terms of shape.
I've heard that as well. Apparently, he's been taking this one seriously. So, yeah, I think
from what I've seen and what IBT has said as well, Tank is still in that sauna suit doing his training workout videos, by the way. He's wearing the sauna suit. So I think he's really trying to make weight. And I think that dude's going to come in bang on. I think he's going to be 130 exact. And that dude's going to hydrate like a mofo.
Yeah.
He's just going to be too big, too strong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What was that intangible?
Too big, too strong. Yeah, there you go.
Like Kyle Froch for Gennady Golovkin. In all seriousness, though, I really like Leo Santa Cruz. I hope he does well, but I just can't see it happening. I really can't.
No. The minute they talked about this fight, I never. Oh yeah, too big, too strong.
This is Intangible's future right here. See this? This is your future, Intangible. You see that? You're gonna respect my man, Kazuto Ioka, the king.
I'll respect him just so I can brag about him on Tanaka's resume.
Yo, G-Man, who you got? Ioka or Tanaka? I haven't asked you.
Haven't made up my mind yet. Haven't made up my mind on that fight. I'm looking forward to it, though. I had a look at both guys. Leaning towards Ioka, but I'm going to have to keep looking at these guys. I haven't seen enough of either of them. December 31st, though, I have the date marked.
That's if it takes place. Dell's disappeared. Dell has this habit of like disappearing on people's live streams.
He has Ioka. I know he does.
Do you know why? Because he knows his boxing intangible.
I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up with what people are predicting.
Yo, let's talk. Yo, G. Oh, I want to see Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Manuel Rodriguez on the Nonito de Nair versus Nardino Abali card. I'll say this right now, and maybe this is just me being mean or bad or whatever. I don't really want to see Guillermo Rigondeaux fight anymore. I don't. Like earlier in his prime, he was entertaining with the right type of fighter, but nowadays, man, if someone's gonna make him struggle, he's just gonna go completely onto the back foot, run around in circles, pop the jab, and just win the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And he's able to do it. By the way, he is really good at that.
No, I've given up. I don't have any intention of seeing Guillermo Rigondeaux fight anymore. Manuel Rodriguez, I mean, that'd be an okay fight on Ubali versus Denair on their undercard, but I don't want to see Rigo anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's in his 40s now, or he's meant to be 40, but he looks older than that. To be honest with you.
Let's include the chat. Yo, guys in the chat, I got a couple questions for you, right? First one, who y'all got between Usyk and Chisora, and second one, who y'all got between Selby and Kambosos? Let's include the chat. Get them involved.
Yeah, we haven't got enough of the chat in here. It's up to AAA. And they're trying to make Ryder Lemieux for November 21st to December 12th. I give Ryder that fight.
If that happens, though, I love the idea of because Ryder will fight in the pocket with Lemieux, and that's crazy.
Well, Nathan apparently says Jermaine Franklin turned down Huey Fury because he's fearful of that Pavel Sauer common matchup. Fury flattened out in the distance.
Christ.
Yo, Del, I asked you a question, man. Who you got between Ioka and Tanaka, man?
Ioka.
Yeah.
The bodywork, mate. He's going to old man him, take him into deep waters and drown him. Tanaka's going to get he's going to get stopped in the late part of that fight, in my opinion. It's a good fight, though. It's a good fight. He needs to watch out for like Tanaka's uppercut and whatnot. Tanaka's a good fighter, but to me, yeah, I think that guy can be broken, and I think Ioka will break him late on.
I'll be honest. I've never seen Tanaka hurt. I've only seen Tanaka hurt like 3 times.
I've never seen Tanaka hurt. I've only seen him hurt 3 times.
Well, I meant that. I've never seen him seriously hurt, though.
Look, all I'm saying is, yeah, Sho Kimura is the C- version of Kazuto Ioka. That's what he is.
They don't really fight alike.
In your opinion, I see the similarities.
Ioka is cerebral. Both guys are pressure fighters, but he's more of a Glenn Johnson type of a fighter, Sho Kimura.
I think they have a lot of similarities. Yeah, the timing, the placing of feet, the hooks.
Yeah, I can't lie. I was disappointed to come back and hear Huey Fury talk. I'm not going to lie.
Well, we weren't there. I've asked the chat for an entire bit. Let's see. We have Padja has Kambosos. Big Dan has Usyk, UD. Selby split decision. Nicholas Darby has Usyk and Cambo, both UD. Let's see, T-Tone has Usyk. 8-10 has Usyk and Selby, both by UD. Man, that's interesting. Nathan asked for a prediction on the Tommy McCarthy fight. Tommy McCarthy versus Leguan. That's a good fight.
I go with Leguan. I've never been convinced of McCarthy.
He is coming off of that window.
Where is he finishing his camp? Because none of the gyms in Dublin are opened here.
He doesn't train out of Dublin that often, though. He trains out Northern Ireland, Belfast.
He's not with Pete Taylor still, though.
That gym was open up until a week ago.
Oh, then he's fine then. I thought that he was...
That gym was open until the day lockdown hit, the Coliseum gym. Jordan Reynolds was training in there.
Then he should be, because they be...
Do you know what? Yeah, Tommy McCarthy's a weird one. I think he's got ability. He's got talent, but I don't know about that fight, to be honest. I really don't.
He has ability, but there's something lacking there. You just see that when he fights. He just fights within himself. There's something lacking there.
Yeah, it's like a sparring partner mentality type of thing. I've heard that said about him before. Apparently, like I think it was Tony Bell. You take this with a grain of salt, but he was saying that like McCarthy is so much better in the gym. Bloody blah. He might be one of those fighters who just can't put it together. Lagoon's a decent fighter. He's a decent enough fighter, so it's going to be relatively competitive. But I'm not sure about that fight, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. I was watching a few IFL videos today, and I just, as soon as I saw the video, I thought of your post-fight review, Del. Joe Laws, or whatever the hell his name is, giving you know what about the loss he took. And I just remember listening to your video with you saying, stick a fork in him, he's done.
Yeah, that guy, man. That guy's defense is awful. I mean, Joe Laws, man, again, just like built himself on being a character, but what substance is there? I mean, the guy comes forward face first, loads up on every punch. He's got no chin. I mean, his selling point is basically, allegedly, knocking out Devin Haney in sparring. The guy's a clown, in my opinion. I get you need to market yourself, but come on, man. Honestly, I'm just...
He comes across as a complete wanker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, you can be playful with that sort of stuff, but him, like, he just comes across as a complete narcissist, to be honest. I was pleased to see him get turned over, to be honest.
Joe Laws is the male Shannon Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, yeah.
That's what he is. He's an absolute ring end.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he went in there, he done his best, he come up short, but he needs to reevaluate where he wants to go and how he promotes himself, in my opinion.
Judging by his IFL interview, the boy hasn't learned anything.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. The guy... Right, he made Ryan Charlton look like bloody Tito Trinidad. Do you know what I mean? Like, every single shot was hurting him. He was getting smashed to pieces. and the uppercut finish was beautiful, by the way, by Ryan Charlton. Yeah, it's a good finish. I want to see him. Yeah, I want to see him again, you know, because he went in there, didn't say anything, and he done the job. So, yeah, I want to see him again, to be honest.
Yeah, no, Charlton can be definitely useful. What does Joe say here? Subsequent interviews, he didn't learn anything. He's just saying I was punched around the back of the head and that he was fine, this, that, and the other, all this bullshit.
I'll tell you what, mate. That's the first uppercut I've seen land to the back of the head in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, Christ.
Bang on the chin, bro.
Bang on the chin, yeah. It was the back of the head. Who was it? Was it Stavern? Remember when he got hit with the right hand by Wilder? Straight, bang on the chin, and he said it was the back of the head?
Yeah.
I've seen it a few times, man. I've seen fighters be like, oh, he rather punched me. Bruh. I've seen someone say he got punched in the back of the head when he got taken out with a body shot.
It's actually like Fury Wilder. You know, like the first knockdown. Wilder was saying, he got hit behind the back of the head. But if you dip your head to an angle, that's the only place you give your opponent to hit you. What do you expect your opponent to do? Not do anything? Like, what do you expect? Do you know what I mean? He put himself in harm's way. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Is this the second Wilder-Stavern fight where Stavern's titties were bouncing the whole time?
Yeah.
Yo, you leave that alone, bro. I love that stuff. When Stavern tries to grab a hold of him, Wilder just flings him around the ring. I love that. You know what else I loved? That Wilder that big massive dance that he did. It was crazy.
His jokes, you know, when he drops Stavern the first time around, and Stavern gets back up, and Wilder just stands there for like a good 5 seconds doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
he knew like Stavern was absolutely done. That's
After
hilarious.
That knockdown when the referee tries to get a hold of him, and he's like dragging him around.
That's hilarious, man.
Imagine what it was like for Stavern when Wilder came over to finish him, right? And he just looks at him just come over the way he did, and he can see him loading it up, but his body's gone and he can't get out of the way. Imagine the fear going through him at the time, man. I would have been like, for fuck's sake, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee.
I want to see a Stavern comeback. I want Stavern versus David Price.
What about Stavern versus Dave Allen?
No.
I'd still take Stavern to knock him out. No, he'll beat him. He'll beat him. Maybe not knock him out, but I'll take Stavern.
I want to see Bermain Stavern.
Tom Little.
No, bro. I want to see Bermain Stavern versus Sam Peters.
Oh, Jesus.
See, me and Mark, we coined this idea of having like a heavyweight tournament full of rejects, like Samuel Peter, Bermain Stavern, David Price, all these guys. Like
Sean Turner, Kamil Sokolovsky.
Like a reject heavyweight tournament, like a World Boxing Super Series with absolute rejects. That'd be hilarious.
So, first round matchup, right? First round matchup. Tell me you're not down for this, G, man. First round matchup, Sean Turner versus Shannon Briggs.
Oh, man. I'm down for that.
Right. Also in the first round, let's put Noel Kennedy in there with Bermain Stavern.
I'd still give Stavern that.
Stavern by knockout, boys.
Left hook. There you go. Job done.
Sam Peters versus Oliver McCall.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man.
The amount of reject heavyweights.
You know, Oliver McCall is still fighting and he still hasn't been dropped.
I know. He's well in his 50s now.
Niall Kennedy versus Kazuto Ioka.
Mate, I'll tell you what, though, there's some good boxing this weekend. There are some good fights.
There is. A new way, Maloney.
Yep. Do you know what the most underrated fight of the entire weekend is, right? And it's not even televised. Ladarius Miller versus Michel Rivera. It's the most underrated fight this weekend, and they haven't even got it televised on the undercard of Tank.
Didn't Miller beat what's his face? That former champion at 130. What's his name? Jezreel Corrales.
Yeah, that was on the undercard of Tank versus Gamboa. It was like a complete robbery from what I heard.
But yeah, he did. Yeah, he beat him. And it wasn't a robbery.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I am looking forward to. Regis Prograis coming back. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
He's going to beat the absolute living life out of Juan Heraldez.
Yeah, I know, man, but I like Prograis. I like his style of fighting.
Although, let's give Juan Heraldez some credit. He went the distance for Arguines Mendes.
A draw. Was that a draw?
That was a draw. Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion, it wasn't no damn draw. But yeah, it was a draw. In my damn opinion, it wasn't a draw. That was I had that 8 rounds to 2 for Arguines.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Prograis fighting again. He's a good fighter.
Prograis has something special there.
I agree, mate.
There's something there.
I agree. I love his style of fighting. His head movement, his hand speed, his power. He's quite versatile. He can counter. He can fight backwards. He can fight forwards. I think Prograis is a very good fighter. Really good fighter.
He's one of my favorite fighters in all of boxing to watch. And I think genuinely, like, Regis Prograis is a genuine pound-for-pound talent without a belt. He's a pound-for-pound talent.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, we're in this age right now of like every single big fight seems to get a rematch, even though it doesn't deserve it. I'll tell you what, Josh Taylor Prograis, if that fight got made as a rematch, I'm all down, honestly. That was a great fight first time around. Brilliant fight, man.
If any fight warranted a rematch, though, it was that one. That did warrant the rematch. That was close.
That was very close.
I watched that fight back the other week, like maybe a month ago, and do you know what? I actually think that fight was fight of the year last year. Watching it back, that's a great fight.
This is one of those things, right? That I said a couple of weeks ago. It's one of these fights that gets better with age because, like, of how close and competitive it was. Like, a New Way versus Daenerys was amazing because of the drama in the moment, right? But you always knew who was winning the fight. It was always Inoue. He was winning the fight the whole way through pretty much. He won like a 4-9-3 with a knockdown, right? Whereas with Taylor Ramirez, it was so back and forth, edge of your seat. Things were changing. No guy was dropped. It was just constant action. Yeah, there was a few clenches here and there, but it's just one of those that keeps getting better and better and better every time you watch it. You find something new.
That Inoue Donaire was just by far the fight of the year last year, like a lot of people did, because yeah, both guys were getting hurt, but I always thought Inoue was in control during the fight.
So like,
Yeah, in terms of like scorecards, once that final bell went, you knew who won. With Prograis Taylor, I had Taylor winning by a point, but I wasn't sure at all. I wasn't sure. In no way.
There was one time Inoue got rocked with the right hand, and that was sort of a part that made me nervous. Like, oh, is Inoue in some trouble? But through the rest of the fight, I didn't ever really think to myself, okay, Inoue he could lose this. Through that Taylor versus Prograis fight, I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, exactly. Like even in round 12, I think it's either round 12 or 11. Like Josh Taylor got hurt, not badly, but he got buzzed by a right hand. And like there was ebbs and flows in that fight. Prograis started really well. Taylor took over mid rounds. Then Prograis came back. It was an ebb and flow fight. You never knew who really was on top. Just a brilliant fight, man. Excellent fight.
It was the best one. I just loved the drama that was in Inoue Donaire, but those two were the top two last year. And again, like you said, you kind of knew, like whatever you said, you kind of knew who was winning in Inoue's fight, but with Prograis Taylor, it was like, geez, this could be going either way.
If you watch both of those fights, right, once, right, each year for the next 4 or 5 years, you're gonna look back and say Taylor Prograis was the better fight.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You are. Like it was just remember because like with fight of the year, boxing fans were very reactionary, right? And it's kind of a what have you done for me lately? This came after all of these fights, like the Spence Porters, the Golovkin-Chenkos, the Taylor Prograis, and it was just. I think it was more so that it surprised people that Donaire was able to land and hurt Inoue a bit, and I think that was the thing. I think it was more reactionary, and I'm guilty of that too. But looking back now, I've got the other one. And boy, the people will, oh, you're just fanboy. No, man, I'm one of the biggest Nonito Donaire fans you'll ever find. I am a Nonito Donaire stan. A stan for Nonito Donaire. That's my dude.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I can't believe those fights were a year ago now. This time has just gone so fucking quick. I don't know where it's gone, but yeah, man, that was great fights, man. Great fights. And like even like it's to me, those were the two standouts along with Porter and Spence. Yeah, Porter and Spence, I would say. I think they were standouts.
I don't even have Inoue and Donaire as my number one fight from the World Boxing Super Series. I've got Usyk versus not Usyk. I've got Gassiev versus Dorticus as my best fight.
That was a hell of a fight.
The World Boxing Super Series.
That was a very good fight. Yeah,
I thought that was the fight of the year for 2018.
Yeah, because man, bro, Gassiev was boxing well, man, on that back foot. But it was a great fight, as was Usyk versus Briedis. That was a brilliant fight, in my opinion. I really enjoyed that one.
The Gassiev Dorticus fight is the best one, though. I don't care, fam. I don't care. That shit is lit. It's lit.
That was good.
Taylor Prograis and Zepeda Baranchyk are special fights. Yeah.
Taylor Baranchyk in its own mold, bro. That thing's in its own little lane.
Yeah, fight of the year this year. You might as well call it now. Honestly, let's be honest.
Yeah, nothing's gonna top Baranchyk versus Zepeda.
Like, I'll be honest. Estrada versus Quadras was pretty much nearly as good as Taylor versus Prograis. That's nowhere near Zepeda Baranchyk. Like nowhere near. You need to watch that Estrada Quadras fight. No.
That was a hell of a fight. I wasn't expecting it to be as good.
I need to watch it because Quadras is not Quadras. I mean, Estrada's one of my favorites right now, so I need to watch it back. I do, yeah. What was the Roman Gonzalez fight like? Did Roman look good or?
Del, you made a post fight.
Not for Roman, I didn't.
I swear to God, you did.
No, I didn't.
Maybe it was.
Chocolatito looked good. Thought he looked good. I thought he showed a little bit more vulnerability than he did during his prime. Like the reflexes and the stamina looked, didn't look quite the same. But like the physical decline is.
Yeah, my bad.
It's evident, but he's still got the skills, no doubt.
He started to tire a little late on. Del, he did get hit a few times, but for the most part, he was really good. Really good.
I saw him tiring a little bit in like round 3, actually, because he was working so hard in that round. He would take portions of each round off sometimes.
Yeah, but all in all, like, it was a good fight, Del. It was a good fight. You actually, to be honest, mate, you might as well just sit down tonight, like with a kebab or something, and just watch those 2 fights back to back, because they actually are worth watching. G-Man can back me up on that. They were both good fights.
It was a great card. It was a good card.
Yeah, I watched Saturday's card, but not Friday's.
And Martinez beat the living crap out of dude, bro.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Martinez is a bad man. I think that guy's a very good fighter, Martinez. I like his style. Hopefully he unifies next fight. That's the only thing with him. Needs to unify.
Yeah.
The question I got now with upcoming fights, right? And especially Del, I want to get prediction on this because I'm interested in this fight more than any. Ebanie Bridges versus Rachel Ball. What's your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on both fighters. I mean,
don't do it.
If you want a PC answer,
I don't.
PC answer: Rachel Ball beats Ebanie Bridges. Non-PC answer: I mean, Ebanie Bridges is going to be a pioneer in female boxing. She's going to be the first female boxer to open an OnlyFans account, and she is going to make an absolute killing. Trust me, because that's what her fan base consists of: simps, degenerates, and just absolute idiots. That's the reason she got this fight. You know, selling her dirty socks to scumbags. Fair play to her, I guess.
Hey, leave me alone, man.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly interested, to be honest.
Smell pretty good.
Oh man,
not like depression and regret. The cornerstones of
a sandwich, but Rachel Ball can scrub the walls.
Ebanie Bridges. Well, what weight class does Ebanie Bridges fight at?
Phantom.
Oh. I don't know. Besides, dirty socks on old, or not OnlyFans, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to think about her. Besides her Twitter following, which is a bit overbearing.
It's creepy, honestly. I mean, it's creepy. I get it, man. I get it, but still, you got to control yourself to some extent. I mean,
she's a maths teacher. Like,
exactly, bro. Exactly. I mean, it's not even that though. It's like I don't get how you can embarrass yourself like that. Like, it's just I don't know, man. I don't know.
Mate, can you imagine the type of perverted shit she gets said to her at school by the students, man? I'd have got 90 times, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man, it's insane. It's one of those things. Though, I mean, if I was her, I'd do the same thing. But Christ, I mean, if that's your selling point, then. I can't be positive about it. It's absolute garbage. What is she? 3-0, 4-0? Beat absolutely nobody. I mean, if it wasn't for her boob job, she'd be like a flyweight. Let's be honest about it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, sure. Christ. I don't know. Yeah, it's terrible, horrendous.
Is there any other fights on that card other than women fights?
Yeah, there's a couple of fights. There is, John Doherty.
Yes,
he's fighting John Armfield.
Yeah, he's
Jack Armfield.
Jack Armfield. Yeah, that's a good fight.
That's not bad.
Let me say something. I am stunned that Jack Armfield has opened up at 10-1 on Paddy.
Yeah. Really? Yeah.
I am stunned. He's 10-1 against John Doherty. 10-1. And
also, by the way, Jamie Cox, he's fighting Jack Cullen as well on that card.
Yeah, Jack Cullen. Jack Cullen's the underdog in that one too. Jamie Cox. When's the last time Jamie Cox fought?
When he got knocked out by Ryder. That's 2 years ago now.
Yeah, I think it was Ryder, yeah.
This dude's the favourite against Cullen, right? Let me put this into perspective. He's the favourite against Cullen. He hasn't fought since May 2018 when he got knocked out in the second round at 168, right? He beat Harry Matthews there, right? And he beat George Groves. Previous to that, Jamie Cox, like in his prime, was a 154-pounder.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Cox, to me, I've heard a lot of good things about this guy from people like in the trade. Apparently, the guy is talented, but the guy's a head case. Honestly, I mean, like Mark said, he's not a super middleweight for a start.
I think there's money on Cullen there, mate. To be honest,
you can't really trust him. But I think I would pick Jamie Cox still. I don't rate Jack Cullen at all, to be honest.
I know you don't, but mate, I would pick. Look, if this was Chelly, right, versus Jamie Cox, Chelly would destroy him.
Yeah. Jamie Cox has no defense at all to speak of either.
I think John Harden Jr. would beat Jamie Cox.
No.
I do.
John Harden
is
like area level, I would say.
I think Jamie Cox is area level at 154.
No, I'd take Jamie Cox, man, from what I've seen. Again, I know Jamie Cox has done basically F all, but still, I'd take Jamie Cox over John Harden.
I think Jack Cullen's going to beat him, mate. Points.
Yeah, we'll see, man. It's one of those fights. It's a good
little levers meat cleaver.
It's a good little trade fight, I guess. It's a decent little fight.
Wait, what, Unger? Hold up.
Women's boxing was topless in the 1970s. Need to go back to those days. Well,
was it?
I don't know. I never watched women's boxing in the 70s. I didn't care for it. Was it even around in the 70s?
I mean, I'd watched it then, maybe, but
I mean, no one's furiously typing in women's boxing in the 70s because we think it's so good.
I am.
Well, you are now.
But yeah, I mean,
1970s topless. Let's see images. Oh my god!
Is it true?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Listen, man, 70s. What a wonderful time to be alive. What a wonderful time to be alive. Christ.
Del and G, yeah? I'm going to send you, like, this is from, I'm going to send you, boys, like, an image here on WhatsApp to you, right?
All right.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm sending it to you now, G. G, this is rated R, bro. Rated R.
Oh, thanks. Hashtag G-Man's rocks.
Right then, I won't send it to you, mate. I'll send it to Del. He's a degenerate. He don't care. Because G-Man's too PC. Right.
No, you can send it to G. Make that PC.
Right, there you go, G. Right. So, this was a build-up to a woman's fight. This is one of the girls who was going to be fighting.
I'm waiting with anticipation.
And she's fucking Rottendale, I wouldn't worry.
Del actually had the WhatsApp fucking thing open.
She looks like a heroin addict, to be honest.
But at the same point, right? She looks horrible, but she was going to be fighting. That was part of the build up to the fight.
Yeah, I can see why she turned to boxing. Honestly,
maybe do a throwback for Ebanie Bridges.
I still would.
I mean, yeah, you still would, but like that's a next morning regret type of thing. Really, really hot shower. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, yeah. Listen. If you enjoy female boxing, it is what it is. I'm just not one of those people who really enjoy it. I don't cast judgment on those who do, but it's just not for me.
Love to see Lovejoy shock the world. Imagine this guy is actually a beast and starts bashing real heavies. Imagine this dude is a mix between Jarrell Miller and Deontay Wilder.
I want to see this guy just come out and just fucking swing for the fences kind of thing. Just go.
Yeah, he's like 350 pounds, bro. If he just wails on Allen, he might kill him. he might kill him. Butterbean him, bro. Butterbean him.
After like 4 shots, he's gassed out of his ass.
He's 350 pounds, but he's the only heavyweight in the world who can lose 40 pounds in a week.
Yeah, imagine this guy's got like insane hand speed. Like Do you know what I mean? Like Andy Ruiz hand speeds.
Del, I've seen him throw that straight right hand on that bag, mate.
He's not got
You
hand
don't have insane hand speed, Del.
What if
He threw that thing 5 times and started to sweat.
What if he just has incredible Lomachenko like footwork, dancing around Dave Allen, and then he's
Yo, man, nah, let's not do that, right? Let's just say all of a sudden he gets in there and Allen goes to hit him with the right hand and he does the L, right? And he swings back and he goes out to the side and he catches him with the hook and then he turns him and then he does it again. Imagine this dude's L Whitaker at 350.
Bro, I'm really interested to see like how Sky sell this guy to the public. I'm really interested.
Jesus.
Well, I'm waiting for the open workouts of the card, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because they're putting those up on Sky and you can ask questions. And I'm going to ask questions like, I'm going to be like asking questions like, so, where did you find him?
Well, I've heard, yeah, obviously we know about the weight, but I've heard he's come over here with no trainer. He's not training at all this week. He's just chilling in his work. I mean, this guy is a chancer. I hope he's getting paid a fucking bomb, honestly.
Yeah.
Because the fact this guy's blagged it this far, he deserves a big payday. I want to see this guy get paid and, rob the bank, basically. Big up to Christopher Lovejoy.
Del, we need to do that plan where you and I go off to the Czech Republic and Hungary, and we need to get me up to 19-0.
He's doing it. This is literally the guy who's doing your dreams, lads.
He's doing our dream, Del.
set up a poll of who would win between Clarissa Shields and Dave Allen. Clarissa Shields
Dave Allen would kill her.
is up
Dave Allen would kill her.
60-38.
Dave Allen would kill her.
I wasn't even convinced. Like I've heard about Christopher Lovejoy in the past, but I wasn't convinced that this guy was real. But now I've seen him in the flesh. That's one thing down, I guess. I mean, we'll see what happens.
We've seen
He's
his
a real
twin
human being
already.
Yeah, his twin.
Michael Smith.
Michael Smith, yeah. I mean, that's a boxing great boxing
There
family.
he is.
Look at me and Del next to each other, man.
Same background.
Yeah, they was in the same penitentiary, weren't they? Must have been. That's crazy. That is literally the same background. That's insane.
He's just moved his head. That's all he's done.
This is arch the head back, mate.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is... I honestly thought... Oh, yeah, remember that? Shields saying she beat Fielding. Maybe good luck with that.
Rocky Fielding will kill her.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. Maybe like Hungary's not the route. Maybe we need to go to Mexico.
Tijuana,
yeah.
all his fights were.
Actually, Del, maybe... Do you want to actually look into it financially and actually maybe we do it over we'll do it over a 4-month period or some shit, bro, where we just rack up fights.
You could definitely easily get a license in Mexico. Like I've trained for a little bit. Like I could easily blag a license in Mexico.
I can blag one too. Yeah. I'll go in there with a legit trainer too, man. I'll get Pete Taylor to be my trainer.
Don Taylor.
No, I'll have Del be my trainer. And I'll train you, Del.
That'd be jokes, man. That'd be a great series idea, like vlogs. That'd be fucking hilarious. Honestly, like we're all young enough to do it.
We have to call it the Unrivaled Blue Movie.
Do you know what? It's just the time constraints. If I didn't have time constraints, that'd be a laugh. Honestly, I'd probably do it. But
could you imagine the tragedy if one of us actually got knocked out in the vlog?
We'd be getting trolled heavy. But yeah, get to like 10-0, 12-0 and get fucking cashed out against like some prospect.
Yo, what are you guys gonna do if you're like 9-0 and Kamil Sokolovsky offers you a fight? You taking it?
No. We're sticking to the game plan. Sticking to the game plan. I ain't fighting Kamil Sokolovsky, man. Fuck off. I'm cashing out against Dave Allen on the jab.
Yeah, I'm like, if I had to boil down, I think I could get to welterweight maybe.
Tommy Hearns.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
I don't want to boil down You see, I don't want to boil down to like cruiserweight because those dudes actually need to get into shape to make weight, right? So I like the idea of doing a heavyweight, man, because all I need to do is find all the fat bums. That's all I need to do.
In all seriousness, though, in regards to going to like Tijuana, I'd rather just go there for a holiday. Boxing would be secondary. Do you know what I mean?
Could y'all imagine I could make like heavyweight at 6'5" with an 83-inch reach?
No.
Could you imagine that? I'd be fighting Baturbiev. Get killed.
That's the name. Who would win, Schwartz or Lovejoy?
Schwartz,
yeah.
Schwartz can actually box. People are just like, oh, Tyson Fury destroyed him. Schwartz is actually able to box. And he beat someone who's nearly as heavy as Lovejoy and Lewandowski. He's got a proven track record.
Mark, who would win, Christopher Lovejoy or David Howe?
Oh, Jesus.
I actually reckon Lovejoy would starch him with one shot.
Yeah, he's no chin, that lad.
That dude literally looks like the perfect heavyweight, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Tall in shape, and then you push him.
Williams.
Who did you say? Intangible?
Emmanuel Williams coming up in weight to fight Christopher Lovejoy.
Emmanuel, what the fuck, Williams? Oh my god, this guy. Who was it that he fought against again? Rincon? Yeah, he fought Rincon on a top rank card. That was hilarious.
Apparently, he's had 3 fights since and lost each of them.
It's easy to see. Boy. Have you ever seen him, G? Emmanuel Williams. He's terrible.
Well, if he says lost his last 3, then I gotta have a look at him. Here's one: Christopher Lovejoy or James the Beast Wilson?
Oh, James Wilson is horrible, but at least I've seen him fight. I'm gonna go James the Beast Wilson by knockout.
Sean Dick Sexy Turner versus Christopher Lovejoy.
Sean Turner would actually beat the living piss out of Lovejoy. Like, Sean's not the greatest or whatever, but me and Dell have seen this. Sean has some skills, right? And we've seen this dude popping triple jabs on Hrgovic in the 10th round.
Yeah, Turner was a good amateur, wasn't he? Sean Turner.
Yes. Yeah, he was. Sean's got pedigree. So
Turner's just obese. That's what it is. Yeah, just a fat
pretty
guy.
much.
Don't take it serious. Like he should really be a cruiserweight, in all honesty, Sean Turner.
But he can box. He can actually box. Like, if this guy can go the distance with Hrgovic, surely he can take Lovejoy into the 4th round and flag him.
Do you know what, right? As crap as this fight at this card is, all this talk about Lovejoy is making me curious to see how bad is he and how he's going to look in the open workout and how he's going to look at the way.
How sad is it that this card, the biggest talking point is Lovejoy?
I am curious though. I like freak shows, like in general. I love freak shows. I like car crash TV, and this could be it. So, yeah, I'm a purist in a sense, but I do like just fucked up boxing fights. Like, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm semi intrigued. Not for a good reason though, but yeah.
Shout out to the whole panel. We got G-Man bumming in the building. We got Intangible bumming news. We got Rival bumming talking bums, and we've got Bum Collar Bum TV.
That was a great meme. Honestly, Christ.
Still bums out little. I was creasing.
Yeah, when do you think Christopher Lovejoy took up boxing? He's 36 now.
He said at 32. He was 32 when he picked up boxing.
And that was when he made his debut as well. So literally, he just got the gloves and said, let's just do this.
There you go, Mark. That is more. I think Christopher Lovejoy really has been put on this card. It's not about the card. It's about a sign from God to us that we should pursue this dream.
I believe this too, but the thing is, I've actually got amateur background.
Bro, I was training for an amateur fight, and it never happened. So that's my experience. You know what I mean? I can get a license. I'll go to Tijuana. It's easy.
I've got quite a few fights, actually.
Go Tijuana, mate. I'll be challenging Conor Benn in like 3 years' time, and I've got this inflated record of 15-0 with 15 knockouts. What I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna get G-Man to train me. G, you be the trainer for me and Dill.
Easy work, lads. Easy work.
It'd be like Joe Gallagher. Any like half decent opponent that gets put to us, price us out.
Yeah, G, look, this is what happens, right? Let's say Eddie Hearn comes up and he's like, I got for Mark, right? For me, I got 10 grand for him to fight against Victor Vickhurst. All you got was like, how about 750 grand? Just price us out. Get all these fights, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna risk it all when I go 19-0. I'm gonna go into my 20th fight, right? And I'm gonna fight Arnold Gajergajeg on Dave.
See, I wonder genuinely what like Christopher Lovejoy's purse is going to be in this fight. I wonder.
I'd say
no more than 15K, man.
Yeah, no more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about 10.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, about 10K.
That's why I said no more than 15.
Yeah. I mean, it's... Fuck.
That could buy him a lot of fights in Tijuana. He could be 41-1 or 40-1.
The dude shoots up to number 3 in the WBA rankings.
I would love it, though, if Christopher Lovejoy could actually pull this off. Genuinely, I'd love it.
Oh Jesus, that would be hilarious.
I want to see him go. I want to see him go in there like a tub of lard, completely out of shape, shorts that don't fit. Like he looks like a complete mess. I want to see this guy land that one clean shot that knocks Dave Allen clean out. Honestly,
he should like jump against the ropes and then just body slam Dave Allen against the canvas.
I'd love to see him hit him with a clothesline instead of a hook. He goes to hit him with the hook and it turns into a clothesline and he takes his head right off, man.
In all seriousness, though, it's a big risk for a promoter. Like this guy could be a complete joke. It could be a farce. I wouldn't take that risk if I was.
I wouldn't. He could be a complete joke, or he could actually be okay. I mean, yeah, he wasn't throwing the straight right hand, but he has been trained by Buddy McGirt. We know that.
Someone said in one of my videos that he was in the Mayweather team.
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
I heard the little story that he was pestering Tyson Fury for sparring, and Tyson Fury obliged him, and apparently, like, Lovejoy was horrendous. I know that's Tyson Fury, I get that, but apparently he was horrendous and not worth keeping. That's what I've heard.
And to keep this honest, Tyson Fury kept Nicholas Asprey.
And he kept Dave Allen. So there we go.
Yo, you can genuinely say Ali Ramey has a better resume than Christopher Lovejoy.
Ali Ramey, no blueprint, mate.
Ali Ramey's TBE.
He beat multiple unbeaten guys, man. Multiple. Great fighter.
Destroyed everybody, man.
He has hands of uranium.
Yeah, didn't he have like 3 fights against a guy called like Prince Maz, something like that?
Yeah.
It took an airstrike to get rid of Ramey, bro.
Roman Gonzalez sent an airstrike group from the Nicaraguan military to destroy Ali Ramey and kill him. We wouldn't have to fight him.
God.
Let me go on to BoxRec right now. We're going to map out my record, right, guys? We're going to map out, right? So we're going to go into BoxRec. We're going to go into the ratings, yeah?
Okay, 1 second.
And what we're going to do is we're going to go to heavyweights, right? Pro boxing, heavyweight. Now, we're going to go to page 29, right? We're not fighting any of these debutants or anything like that. Hold on. Because you don't know what they're like. We need to find the guys with the losing records. Right, guys. What we need to do is send me over to the Czech Republic, right? And on my debut, I'm gonna fight against Martin Stensky, who's 3-46. Right? Click on him. He's been knocked out 45 times in the 46 losses. Realize that, bro. He's getting knocked out. Look at him, bro. And I'm gonna do it, bro. He got knocked out in one round like so many times. Look at this.
What page is it?
It's on the second last page of heavyweights. And then, after I beat him, right? You'll see his name is Martin Stensky. Second last page on BoxRec, right? Click. I'm going to debut against him.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now go down on his BoxRec, yeah? Go down on his BoxRec. My second opponent, as you scroll down, is going to be Joseph Kurachak.
Got knocked out by Danny Williams, this lad.
Yeah. And this is what I'm going to do, bro. I'm going to fight him, then I'm going to fight Joseph Kurachak. I'm going to drag him out of retirement. He hasn't fought since 2015. Is he dead?
No,
Nah, he's still alive. Yeah. Then I'll fight him. Go 2-0. See what I'm doing here?
I'm going to fight Prince Maz in my pro debut at featherweight.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight Radovan Kucha, who's 1-17. And then after I beat him, I'm going to fight Johan Becker, who he beat, who also lost to Martin Stensky, right? And go 4-0. But we're mapping it out. What do you think, boys? Good plan?
Go for it.
I know who I want to make. If I ever try and do what I want to do, which is go get to 10-0 and call out Felder, I know who I'm fighting in my pro debut. Fighting a guy called Adrian Parloga. He's the 8th best super welterweight in Romania, 11-48. He's 49 years old. So I've got youth on myself.
I don't know, man.
G-Man, do you think
He got knocked out by Chris Blaney? Grant, I've got a yardstick.
Yeah, G-Man, do you think you could beat the guy who, you know, the Ghanaian guy Anthony Fowler fought, who had like
his shoes wouldn't fit or something?
Yeah, that guy. Could you beat him, do you reckon, on a 12-week training camp?
Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong, man. The dude who didn't have shoes that fit him. Y'all are wrong.
Yeah. But he has to wear those shoes again. This is the stipulation. He's got to wear those shoes again. You get a 12-week training camp. Do you think you could beat him?
Yeah, definitely if he has those shoes on.
Right, here's the thing, right? I want to fight Stensky. I'm taller than him. I actually outweigh him and I'm in better shape than him, right? So I'm taller than him, I outweigh him, and he's 44 years of age. He's the 24th. He's the 24th best. He is the 24th best heavyweight in the Czech Republic.
There you go.
They have 25 heavyweights in the Czech Republic.
Christ.
And he's right-handed as well. Oh, this is perfect for me. You ain't even a southpaw, man. Imagine I go in there thinking I'm the big Don and all this shit, and he just fucking wombos. And then I start to realize that all of his losses have been political.
Yeah, he's like the fucking Romanian Orlando's the leader or something like that.
Yeah, he just all of his losses, all 46 of his losses have been dives, but he didn't agree to take a dive against me. And it just takes my head off, man.
That's hilarious, man.
Lovejoy or Akendo.
But that's also what we do, boys. What we do is, right, on top of it, we offer them like €200, right? In the Czech Republic, that's like $1,000.
Probably true, you know. It's like a month's wages, isn't it? It's insane, yeah.
Right? To take a dive, round one, off of, like, what he does is he comes in, he walks towards me with a high guard, I hit him with a jab, his guard opens, and I catch him with the uppercut, and he just drops.
Lovejoy or Aquendo? I've got Aquendo.
Oh, yeah. Even now.
I don't know about now, man. That dude's dead.
Frez Aquendo, man. Fast Frez. What that was his name? Fast Frez.
Pretty slow for fast, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? Fast. Fuck me. More like fucking rewind, Frez. Christ almighty.
Oh, man.
Should I actually legitimately give this a bash for the crack?
Oh, here. Chris Lovejoy is doing it.
Exactly, he's living our dream.
Yeah.
And then I can always pull up this card. Are you ready? Have you ever fought pro before?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you know all these people who are like, you've never fought in a pro fight, you can't call them bums. You're like, yeah, I can. I'm a bum. I'll call them a bum.
That would be a good little thing, though, wouldn't it? Because you know how you see certain people say you can't criticize boxers if you've not boxed. Just fight the worst guy in the world. Go to 1-0, just in order to criticize fighters. Like Tony Bellew says, "Oh, you've never boxed. You can't criticize. I'm 1-0."
Here's my box record, mate. I 1-0. I beat Martin Stensky and sort of 1 round off an uppercut.
Oh shit! The thing is, though, yeah, we laugh about it, but you could genuinely do it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You
Easily do
genuinely
it.
Yeah.
You know what? Joe Stutter, Joe, you're going to be my co-manager. What I want you to do is I want you to go over to my channel and write me a whole list of crap-ass heavyweights, right? Like, they need to have at least 25 losses and they can't have anything more than 3 wins, right? And they need to have been knocked out at least 15 to 16 times. That's too high. 20 times. That's too high. That was nearly a 50% knockout ratio completion on them. That means they're going the distance. I ain't ready for 6 rounders.
Mark step up fight. 25 fights and he fights David Howe. That's a step up fight.
I'll chin that fucker too.
Oh shit. Okay, now. Christ.
My step up fight will be Tom Little for 10 grand on a backroom undercard.
Yeah, Mark just markets himself as like this character, like you know what I mean. Eddie Hearn loves it, and he gets like flattened by Tom Little. Oh,
I want to know how Chris Lovejoy did get. Could you imagine just being him, having that padded record, and then all of a sudden sitting in your gaff, you get a call, do you want 10 grand to fight Dave Allen? Yes.
I'd do it. But I'd ask for a 6 rounder because I think I could beat Dave over 6. I do. I think I could beat him on the jab. I've got good enough amateur background. I know how to jab. I know how to move. I'm longer than him. I'm taller than him. I wouldn't outweigh him on fight night if he comes in out of shape because he's fat. He'd come in like 260. But mate, and I can switch stances.
Yeah, I mean he throws like what 5 punches around, Dave Allen. You could outwork him.
I'm not putting them in the pocket, mate.
Yeah, just outpoint him. Stick and move.
Easy. I'll just make a list of every heavyweight Danny Williams has beaten in the last 10 years.
Well, he did beat that Martin Scasey fella.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, fight Danny Williams. How about that?
No, that's too risky, mate.
Fight Danny Williams in like Latvia.
Not on debut, mate. Maybe when I get to 10, 11, and 0, and it's been 2 years. You know,
he's like 50. Fucking hell.
Huh?
And he's like 50 by then.
Yeah.
Christ.
Probably get old man, mate.
And Mark would be a heavyweight. If I boil down, I'll be a welterweight. I'm 160 right now. What would G-Man be? So you say 154?
Like middleweight or middleweight.
Yeah. Right, intangible.
If I really boiled down, bro, I could make 200, but I would look bad. Like I would look like a skeleton.
Like Tony Bellew at light heavyweight.
No, mate, I would look like Fundara at 130. Can you imagine Fundara at super feather?
Oh shit!
That's 24 pounds off.
It's mad. It's mad. But yeah, is that all the fights this weekend? We've basically
we've laughed. We've had our laugh. I think that's all of them.
Yeah.
And all we've really talked about is this Lovejoy guy because we're all curious to see how bad he is. It's weird, like we see like prospects turn over and we're like, I wonder how good they'll be. And you're kind of like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. With this guy, we're just like, how bad is he? We really want to know how bad is he.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of heavyweight prospects, on a more serious note, on the 31st in Germany, My man Victor Vikhurst,
Yes,
Ukrainian heavyweight prospect, 3-0. He's fighting Kamil Sakalowski. That's going to be a nice little test.
That's
the most dangerous journeyman in the world.
Yes, Victor Vikhurst, in my opinion, is the most... He's that heavyweight prospect that nobody's talking about. I think he's a good prospect. Look out for him.
Victor Vikhurst is not too far off the level, in my opinion, of a Filip Hrgović. Different guys, but a similar level.
Yeah, there's I think, Demareason's fighting on that card as well. You know, the Turkish kid, he's fighting on there as well.
From what I heard, the reason they're fighting on the same card is they're going to have them on the same cards for the next 2 fights after that, and then they're going to put Vikhurst versus Demareason in a 7th fight.
It's a good fight. Also, Mark Demore is on that card. Mr. David Hayes' comeback victim, Mark Demore, the YouTube boxer. Mark Demore versus Christopher Lovejoy, who wins?
I'd probably give that to Demore. At least he has a bit of... At least he took some shots from Hay before he went down.
Yeah, and he's
Georgi Kapadze. Let me look this guy up on BoxRec. Georgi Kapadze.
Where do you see find some of these names?
But yeah, big up to Victor Vikhurst. That mate, he's that dude. Trust me, he's that dude.
Georgi Kapadze. No, I'm not fighting Georgi Kapadze, mate. This dude's he's got 9 losses, 4 wins, right? And he's been knocked out 8 times in those 9 losses, but in those 4 wins, he's got 4 knockouts.
So kill or be killed.
Ansar Lala in the chat, by the way, he's asked what's happened to that. What's happened to that George Arias heavyweight prospect? Very good question. I mean,
he was on top rank last time I checked.
He was on a lot of top rank undercards, and he was getting a bit of hype at one point because he looked a bit like Muhammad Ali in his face, and he was getting a lot of hype at one point. But he was a small heavyweight. He was like 6 foot maybe. He's a small dude for heavyweight.
I'll fight this dude, Nicolas Kutabizi. He's got 0 wins, 14 losses, 14 of the losses inside the distance. First round, second round, second round, and he lost his debut in a unanimous decision. So this dude's always been stopped in the 4th round and a couple of times in the second. 3 in the second, 10 in the first. I'll fight him.
Imagine your matchmaker just scouring the globe for absolute shit. That'd be hilarious. Like just looking in.
It's the worst I could find.
Yeah, man, too risky then.
He threw 3 jabs in a row. He's too good. Fuck him.
Yeah, he can stand up straight. He's way too good.
Now hold on, Joe Stunner. Look at this. Right, look. Click on Joe Stunner. Mark, I'm a former welterweight who's now 53 and 17 stone. Give me a family-size packet of Monster Munch, and you can fight me. Okay, I'll tell you what, mate. I'll tell you what. The family-size Monster Munch is going a step too far.
Yeah, he's pricing himself out.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you're a former welter, mate, you need to be at least a former junior welter. I need that Lovejoy record.
Yeah.
Bruh, I should fight Nabihiro Ishida.
Man, by the way, I'm looking at this undercard for fucking Davis versus Santa Cruz. It's terrible.
Crap. It's all one-sided. Every person on the left is winning.
Yeah.
Every person on the left side on BoxRec is winning their fight.
The only half-decent competitive fight that I can see is Magdaleno versus Gonzalez.
It's the best fight on that card, honestly, is Ladarius Miller versus Michel Rivera. And it's not even televised. Tell me I'm not wrong, Del. Look at it.
Yeah, you're probably right, mate. You're probably right. Meh. I mean, we'll see what happens, man. Disappointing, man. Disappointing. PBC recently, their undercards on pay-per-views have been pretty good. But this
one's just shocking.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to fight the only guy in Iceland because I think that's half Thor Bjornsson. I'm not fighting the mountain from Game of Thrones, mate. He's turning pro, isn't he? He's fighting Eddie Hall. Them two are having a pro fight. I ain't fighting that cunt. Yeah, over here.
You'd beat him. You'd beat him. Get past 30 seconds, he'd be gassed out of his ass.
Mate, it don't matter. It don't matter, mate. Is look, all the attributes I have are that I'm big and strong. He's bigger and stronger.
Doesn't matter. That guy's cardio is going to be terrible.
This dude. No, I'm sorry. I'm not having it, man. This man carries trucks.
No, but cardio-wise, the guy's unfit. That guy's going to be dead by when he's 55.
Yeah, but Del, if he lands, he's a southpaw. He's 6'9". He's 440 pounds of muscle. If he lands one shot on me, I'll be dead.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I guarantee you, yeah. That guy's if that guy turned over, yeah, and actually tried boxing, his punch power would not be impressive. I guarantee you that.
Do you know whose punch power will be impressive though? Eddie Hall's.
I don't think so.
No, it will be. It will be. Look at him on the pads.
Man.
He's turning his punches.
You can manipulate pads, man. I don't know.
No. He's legitimately turning his shots. Legitimately turning them well. He's got technique on his hooks. Legit technique.
David Howe without boxing.
Maybe, but Eddie Hall probably kill him. No, I'll just say this. Like, actually watch some of Eddie Hall's training footage and you'll see. You will see it.
He's got an eggshell chin.
Is Haftar Bjornsson the only one? Has he turned pro yet on BoxRec?
Christ.
Yeah. He made his training partner cough up blood, man.
Who's his training partner, though? Was he like a fucking... Who is he?
He's a personal trainer.
Exactly.
Right, let's go to Iceland.
He's 11-0.
Huh?
He's 11-0, the only guy in Iceland, the only heavyweight.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's 11-0 with 7 knockouts. Too good for you, man.
I ain't fighting him. And look at his name, Gunnar. His name's Gunnar. I ain't fighting a dude called Gunnar. Yeah,
Look at Big Dan's last comment. Sorry.
What? A Bolivian fella. I'm in. Let's go.
Shit. I think you'd go unbeaten though against Christopher Lovejoy's record. To be honest,
I think so too.
Yeah. Just follow his record. Like go step for step. Follow his record.
Yeah, literally. Take a picture of yourself, then another angle, and then say, "Oh yeah, I beat him."
Yo, Del, do you know what we should do? We should take pictures of you, right? In different angles, right? Just different angles of you and different angles of me, right? Like, and then like I can shave my beard off. I can take. We can use all pictures where I had hair before I shaved my head and shit, right? And we can literally get you to 22-0 with pictures of me. 22-0 with pictures of you.
Happy jokes.
And we can keep changing our names. We can get 23, 24 licenses in Hungary, Czech Republic, Mexico, Bolivia, the Bahamas, right? And we're fighting all around the world. We're globetrotters, mate, right? And what we end up doing is like, I'll go. Me debut. Will we go first round knockout or second round knockout? First round knockout, and Del, the alias for Del for this one, we're gonna do this in the Czech Republic, so we're gonna call him Stanislasikov, right? And we'll even put up like fake audios, like of like the post fights, and get them sent over to different websites, and it's like he very tough puncher. He hit really big. My head go boom. It'd be one of the greatest, like, it'd be like Bebe, wouldn't it, when he signed for Man United?
Oh yeah, Bebe, yeah, he was a chancer as well. Like, how that guy, mate, honestly, Bebe, Christ.
And didn't the IBF once write a fighter who was dead back in the late 80s or early 90s? I wonder if he's still. Yeah, that's messed up.
That's fucked up, man. I didn't read the full comment.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think people on my YouTube channel, I think I'd gain a lot of followers if I did that.
Oh yeah. Did you hear any more about the interview with Lovejoy? Or has he come back to you?
No, he hasn't messaged me on Instagram. I'm waiting.
He is going to get ripped to shreds in the comment section of that interview if you do it live.
On my channel?
Oh, yeah.
Del, could you imagine my channel?
Mm.
The live chat. If I did a live stream interview with Christopher Lovejoy.
That'd be
My
hilarious.
channel. My channel. I'd be like, Christopher would be like, so I took this on short notice. I've flown over. I'm ready. I'm gonna knock him out in the chat. You just see it. See if you're an absolute bum. You're shocking. You're shocking. You beat yourself.
Yeah. You got to bring that picture and set up to him and say, "Well, okay, I could argue with maybe someone else, but why is this background the exact same?"
Yeah.
I'm trying to like ascertain how good a shape this guy's in, Christopher Lovejoy, but he's got all of his like hoodie on and whatnot. It's hard to see. He looks fat in this picture. He looks huge.
For fuck's sake.
But yo, G, you should try me, man. We can do pads up in the Phoenix Park.
Anytime, man. I will do with Joe Gallagher though. Who are you fighting? David Howe. How much do you want? 500? 15 grand.
G man, that'll be good. 15 grand for David Howe. I'd actually take that fight for 5K, mate. I think I'd beat him.
Can't see any recent pictures of this Christopher Lovejoy. I can't see any recent pictures. He doesn't
Go
look
onto
that
his
bad.
Instagram page and go into his story, right? And as you go through it, you'll see a picture of him next to Usyk.
Can't check stories.
Right, I'll tell you what. I'll do it right now, and then I'll send it to you, and you can put it up on screen. Well,
It says here his Instagram page is gone. This page is not found.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Let me see. No, it's still there. It's still there.
No.
Right. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and I'll send it to you on WhatsApp, yeah, mate.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can email it to yourself and then screen share it or something. Hold on. Where's WhatsApp? I'll send it to you too if you want it, though.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Looking at Twitter. Oh, cheers. Let's have a look at this shit.
There you go, G. That's him next to Usyk today, right?
Oh, jeez.
Now, y'all gentlemen understand how to angle in a picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at that, he is way wider than Usyk. Because if you look at the width of Usyk there, standing straight, and Lovejoy at the angle, Usyk only goes to about halfway across his chest. This dude's huge.
Yeah, he's got titties by looks of it.
He got big nipples too. Look at that thing sticking out.
Yeah, this guy's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid.
Holy shit.
You are a savage, Del.
I'm interested though. Listen, it's one of those things, man. It's going to be funny. I think.
Look at Dan in the chat. I'm sorry, but since when was there a country called Christmas Island?
I'll tell you what. I want to know odds on us making positive post-fight reviews after this fight. I want the odds on it.
Oh man, I'll be taking the fucking piss. I'll do a review for this fight, but I'll be taking the piss the whole way through.
Shit! Imagine we've got to eat our words zone, and it was like a really great barn burner fight. And
you never know, because remember Nascimento versus Dave Allen.
Nascimento, who the fuck's that?
Bracamonte, you mean?
Bracamonte, that's
Bracamonte, the Argentinian gentleman. Yeah.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, but still, that guy at least could. I mean.
Yeah, but we had no evidence of him really. We had like 142-second clip of him fighting.
40 seconds longer than fucking old Lovejoy.
And that 40 seconds, he didn't throw a punch.
40 seconds of him in a boxing ring with shorts on and gloves on. See? There we go. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but yeah, we'll see. Weirdly.
What are we thinking of that?
I'm. That's the fight I'm looking forward to most on the undercard in a weird way. So it's just for banter. Yeah, Usyk looks good though. He looks healthy.
He looks skinny.
Yeah, he looks good. No, but yeah, I mean, listen, a lot of people would look skinny sitting next to fucking some morbidly obese fucking guy. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I think that's perception. When you look at both guys together, that's what it is. Oh, Christ. I agree with Byron, by the way, in the chat. No crowd is going to affect Chisora more than Usyk. I totally agree.
100%.
Yeah, Usyk's used to going in the middle of nowhere fighting in the amateurs where nobody's watching. Chisora's a guy who we've seen, like, he thrives off a crowd environment. You know, when he fought in Monaco, for example, there was nobody there, and Chisora was flat as fuck. Like, really, really flat.
He was shocking.
Yeah, and like even when you see Chisora on like undercard, you know when he's fighting journeyman, he looks terrible. When there's nobody in the arena when he's fighting on undercards, he looks really, really flat. So for me, I agree with Byron. I think this could be a detriment to him more than Usyk. Totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
That was something else what you said there. He looks like a Make-A-Wish kid.
Big up to Christopher Lovejoy. I'm Team Lovejoy this weekend.
Oh yeah, all the way.
I'm actually straight up. I'm rooting for him.
So am I.
I think we all are. He's given us a lot of amusement tonight.
Yes, sir. So
Genuinely, I'm rooting for him because I can't stand Dave, and that's being honest. I can't stand the lad, but at the same point, I'm legit rooting for him because you never know. What if this dude is the Jarrell Wilder? What if he is? What if we're all sleeping?
He could be the Jarrell Wilder, or he could be like the Jarrell Howe. We shall see. We shall see. It's going to be interesting.
I'm thinking more so the Jarrell Howe.
Yes, so am I. Yeah, with less boxing skills. We're going to see.
With less everything, with less muscles and just flesh.
He looks like yeah, I mean.
I think everyone does. He actually wants Lovejoy to win. I think everyone in the chat does, everyone in the panel does, but
he ain't winning.
Yeah.
He ain't winning. He said it himself. He literally just picked himself up. He's flying to the UK just to fight with no trainer, no anything.
Dude, I actually think it's worth betting like 50 grand on Dave Allen to get 10k back.
What are the odds? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look.
He's 1 to 5 on.
He's 1 to 5 on, and Lovejoy's 3 to 1.
Let's have a look at the knockout. This could be free money.
They haven't gone specifics yet. Method of victory.
See, listen. We all expect this guy to be terrible, but as bad as this guy more than likely is going to be, I still don't feel comfortable putting any money on that fat bastard Dave Allen. So, I mean,
here's a little bet for you boys. By the way, right? It's a four leg parlay over the next couple of months, right? Davis by knockout, right? Denzel Bentley any means. Crawford by stoppage, and Anthony Joshua rounds 1 through 4 is 72 to 1.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, 5 on that. Shoo, that's good. That's decent odds.
You're welcome.
Exactly.
By the way, G, I sent you an image a little bit ago. What did you think of it? It wasn't like the chick with the tits around like that. It was
I was reading.
Don't tell anyone what it is, but I made that and I'm going to be doing it for rating systems. What do you think?
It's good. It looks good. I have it there. I think it's a good idea.
I'll send it to you too, though.
Nice. I'll look at it in a sec.
our talkers, and then there are smoky bacon walkers. There you go.
Let's have a look at this.
Don't say what it is, but
No, I won't. No, looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
Cheers. It took forever.
Looks swag. Swag.
There's another one I did. So this one will be like when I do like top 15 dangerous prospects in the heavyweight division.
Yo, post-fight review. You need to do one for Christopher Lovejoy. That's all I'm saying.
We all
I
have.
am.
That'd be fucking hilarious, man.
It is going to be the funniest thing. That's like the one fight we're all going to be waiting for post-fight reviews to come out. We all can't wait.
Oh, Christ. Honestly, on that undercard, I think that's the only post-fight I'm going to do, to be honest.
That and the main, that they're the only two.
Yeah.
Because every other fight, I'm just like, nope.
Maybe
I'm doing Cambosa Selby. I'm doing that. Leave that to me. I've got an Australian follow.
Maybe Lee Selby.
I have a larger Australian follow than Del. Do you know that, Del?
What's that?
I've got a larger Aussie following than even you do. I've got 24% of my subscribers are from Australia.
Is it? Jesus.
Mad. That's 750 subs from Australia, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They like me down.
The Wire picked Joshua to beat Pulev. Not a good sense. Oh yeah.
Bet the mortgage on Josh on Pulev, mate. Bet the mortgage. That's normally what I do with betting. I bet against Wire.
He is such a legend. So he's changed from a few years ago where he was saying Pulev to win.
Pulev's gone older, mate.
Pulev's going to get sparked. Absolutely fucking sparked. Well, Lovejoy been eating the burgers like Mr. Tom Jarrell Miller. We're going to get shades of Jarrell Miller in this fight, I tell you that. But what else are we going to get? We're going to get shades of David Howe at the same time.
That's right.
What, we going 2 hours here? Fuck, man. I've never done a live stream this long. This is how much fun I've been having talking about this Lovejoy guy.
This is nothing, mate. This is 2 hours, mate. That's nothing.
Yeah, I know. An hour for me is fucking
long time.
Yeah. In fact, I'm probably going to call it quits here, lads.
Yeah,
42 in the chat. Lads, sound for this. I had a good laugh. I'm dying to see. Let's just pray that Chris Lovejoy doesn't get cold feet and pull out.
100%. Yeah. War Christopher Lovejoy, Team Lovejoy all day. Been following this guy's career since day dot. One of the best prospects in heavyweight boxing. Facts.
Yeah. Do a little video tomorrow. One to watch. Christopher Lovejoy, 19 and out. So good he fought himself. So good he can lose. So good he lost 50 pounds in a week and then put another 50 pounds back on. He's doing things that even Deontay Wilder can't do.
Indeed. No, thanks for having us on, man.
No worries, lads. It was a pleasure. It's good fun.
Peace,
lads. Talk to you. Evening, lads. Lads in the chat, I'll call it quits here as well. Been a hell of a stream. Been probably the best one I've ever done. Peace, lads. I'll talk to you all.